Hi, Dr. Q here from Star Nursery. I know that many of you are concentrating on making your Thanksgiving plans this week, but I'd like to remind you that our Christmas trees will be arriving this week in our stores. So I would like to show you what to look for when shopping for a cut Christmas tree and how to care for it in your home. When the trees arrive at our stores, we do our best to keep them cool and moist so they stay fresh. They are sprayed with water at least twice a day, and we display most of the trees in water stands to keep them fresh. When deciding where to place your tree in the home, there are a couple of issues to consider. If you put your tree where there is a lot of air movement, like near an air conditioning duct or entrance door, it will dry out much faster. This is also true if it is in a hot location, such as a south or west facing window or near a fireplace. You also don't want it in a high traffic spot where people are constantly brushing up against it. Measure the spot that you've selected for height and width, so you don't have to guess if the tree you select will fit. If you have large ornaments to hang, you might want to look for a tree with more spacing between the branches. When looking for your tree, you should check for the freshness by running your fingers through the branches. Very few green needles should drop off the tree, and branches should all be very flexible. A few inner brown needles are natural, and you should not be too concerned. When you purchase your tree, we will make a fresh cut at the base of the trunk to allow for better water uptake. And we will put a plastic bag around it to prevent wind damage or needle drop when you take it home. Once home, place the tree in water immediately. Most trees can go 6 hours after cutting the trunk and still take up water. The sooner you get it into water after cutting, the better your chances are of keeping it from drying out quickly. Always keep an adequate supply of water in the tree stand at all times, and use a tree preservative to keep the pores of the trunk open. When the holidays are over and you are finished with your tree, don't just throw it away, recycle it. It truly can be an example of the recycling of life if it is returned to mulch to be used in one of our community parks or schools. Remember, Star Nursery is your local Christmas tree supplier. Shop early for the best selection. 5 to 7 foot Douglas firs are just $29.88 each, and 6-inch florist quality poinsettias starting at just $6.88 each. And don't forget, I make house calls. Call 702-771-7827 to make an appointment. And from everybody here at Star Nursery, we wish you a very safe and happy holiday season. I'm Dr. Q, and I'll see you next week.